Hello, Jeff Foster, WebBiz Ideas. This tutorial is on monthly local citation building. The main goal is to build online citations or references for your company. But it's also to ensure that you have more references and citations than your competitors, so you can rank #1 in Google Places. Now, before you complete this tutorial, you're going to have already completed all these other ones. So if not, please take a break, go to our website, find these links on this written tutorial, and please watch that and do that, and then come back and proceed. But if you've already done that, the first step to citation building really deals with organization. And then step #1 is creating emails. Now, of course, you already have an email, but what you want to do is create a new email from your company website, right? So me, it'd be Jeff@webbizideas.com. Very simple. But then we're also going to want to create a Gmail account, and then we're going to forward that email from your website to this Gmail account. And the whole reason of doing this is we want to manage all local business listings, right? Everywhere we register your business online from a Gmail account. And that way we can access this from anywhere, right, in the world. And at the same time, as you as a business owner, you may want to outsource this task, because it gets busy. It's busy work. So this way, not only can you manage and watch what the outsourced person is doing, but everything comes from one central location. And at the same time, when you list your website in these places, you're also using your company website. Because every now and then people get a little weird about this with the local business listings, and they want to have it come from you, from actually your website. So that's something to keep in mind when you start. And this way, when you're logging into hundreds of local business listings, right, you have the same username for everything. And it helps you keep organized. Step #2 is very easy as well. Simply downloading our local business listing template and local business information, which already should be filled out, which you should already have from the past tutorials. But #3 is where the core of this tutorial is going to be focused on, and it's adding your business to these local business listing sites. So let me just show you what I mean here. Now here's your local business listing template that you can download from our site. And it's organized by national, by local, by healthcare, right, by industries. And so we already provide you a lot of information. And if you watched our past tutorials, you're going to have already added more references and citations to this, right? More places that you can list your business online. So adding your business is very simple using this template. It's just a matter of clicking on these links, add business, and it takes you directly to the page, right? So for Yahoo, it's going to take you here, and right there's the button to sign up. And you just go down the list to add them. So very, very simple. But the most important part is when you're adding your business, for example, you're adding your business to Manta, you want to keep organized. And so we also encourage you to use your local business information that you filled out, right? Your local business information is all your company information all in one place, and that way you can copy and paste. You know, because doing this 200-300 times, it can get time consuming. And if you're outsourcing it, especially you want this done fast, you don't want people, you know, wasting their time and money. So when you come in here, now you can write, just, you know, click your states that you're in, but then copy your company name, right? Come back in here for your street address and copy this. And it makes it a lot faster, and most importantly, not only faster, but it ensures there's no mistakes. Because if you put, right, your company name and maybe you forget out this, or you outsource a task and they put chiropractor instead of chiropractic, in Google's eyes, that's a different company. So you want to make sure your name, your address, and your phone number, or your NAP, is always the same. And so using a template like this ensures that your information stays consistent across the board on every site. So it's very, very important when you do this. So when you get a listing, hey, that's my company name, that's my phone number, that's my website, right? It's all the same across the board. Because any inconsistencies, Google may see, well, that's a different company. Your company name is different. And so that's the advantage of using a local business information template as well as your template here. So please do that when you're adding your local business listings. Now going back to here, the next step and the final step to the process is really just double checking your listings. You want to double check to make sure that your business listings are fully created, as well as double check that the business match what your local business information template says. So again, if you're outsourcing this task, you're going to want to go through this and find this out. So for example, what our company likes to do is color code everything. So we like to go through, again, if you're doing this as the business owner, color code it for you. If you're giving this to some employee or an outsourced person offshore, do this where you can actually go through and you can color code the ones that are completely finished, perhaps put the ones in yellow that need you to double check, right? You can say, well, after you create it, come in here. I want you to put the username and password in here, put the profile URL, and so that way me as the business owner, I can click on this profile URL, I can go to it, I can say, okay, well that is my company name, that is my phone number, that does match this information, and then I can come back and approve it. And so you take advantage of our template and the color coding system that we have in place, because we use this for all of our clients, and it works very well. You can take internal notes, right? And it just helps you keep organized. So I highly suggest you do this, and I highly suggest you go back and double check each business listing. Even if you outsource it, double check it yourself, because that's what's going to help you rank #1 in the search engines. If there's inconsistencies, Google may see you as a different company. And really that's all there is to doing it. But let me give you some tips. #1, it doesn't matter how many local business listings you create at once. When Google adds these to their directories, they're doing them in bulk. It may be every few weeks or a month, but they do them in bulk. So if you add 100 in one day or 100 over a month, it really doesn't matter. So go ahead and get as many as you want all at once. #2, never stop adding these listings, right? We teach you, we have other tutorials. Please click on the links on our written tutorials on how to find more and more citations. The template that we give you, and you can download it from our website, gives you hundreds, and this is going to give you a jump start. But you want to add more. So please watch our videos where you can analyze your competitors, you can track what they're doing, you can find more and more every month, because you want to continue adding more to stay ahead of your competitors. And also watch the one on citation review analysis, because you're going to also not only want to watch your competitors, but you want to compare them, right? You want to know, hey, this is my company, how many citations do I have, and how many citations do they have? And so that way at the end you can say, well, I'm in month 11 here, I have 61, my top competitors that used to rank #1 has 49, hey, I finally have more than them. And so this is something too, maybe maybe you're doing this for your boss, and your boss says, how long is this going to take? What do we have to do? Why are our competitors ranking #1? Well, this tutorial that we have, and you can find it on our written tutorial, will show you that. It says why your competitors are ranking #1 and what you have to do it, and then you can calculate some time frames. Tip #3, after you've created the listings, you should go back each month and add content or videos or coupons or something to the site. And the reason is because this stuff ranks. Google wants to see your profiles active, right? The more value that your profile has, the better. So if you can get hundreds of reviews and coupons and you can get this profile ranking in the first page of the search engines, that's fantastic. So build value, add information to your local business listing. And my final tip here as well is to search for keywords you want to rank for, find the top directory listings, and then determine how you can rank on that first page. So for example, if you want to rank for the word real estate lawyer Denver, do a search for that, and you may come to the first page and say, okay, well I want to rank in these listings, but you might also want to stop and say, why is this #1? It's a directory, it lists lawyers on it, and you might want to say, well, hey, this could be like the ultimate reference for me. This could be the ultimate citation. Look at it, it allows me to put my company name, the phone number, and then perhaps maybe I can manipulate things and put my address in the description. My website gets there. Well, this is fantastic. So you might want to go through and Google and type in different words, find directories, and say, not just to get listed in the directory, but how can I get listed on this specific page, right? Because, right, there's more than one page here, but this page has the most value, right? It's ranking #1 for the keyword you want. So obviously Google finds this page valuable. So find out what it takes. Maybe you have to have a sponsorship, right? Maybe these top ones are sponsored, or maybe you can determine something on how to get on the first page. But that's another tip to really make these profiles that you create more valuable. Because again, just like Google, it's not the the quantity always, it's the quality. So make sure that your profiles, your local business listings that you're getting are quality, and you'll be better in the long run. So that's the tutorial on how to find local business, how to build local business listing citations online. Please go to our website to ask more questions and see our other tutorials.